Who would have thought it would take a bloody, profanity-ridden buddy comedy to get the MCU back to its former glory? But early critical reviews all agree that Deadpool and Wolverine gets the job done. When early footage reactions to Deadpool and Wolverine dropped on the platform formerly known as Twitter a few weeks back, the consensus was overwhelmingly positive. The limited pool of critics and audiences privy to the 35-minute sneak peek praised the film's irreverent humor while expressing hope for the rest of the latest MCU flick. And now it seems their wait is over, as the first reactions to director Sean Levy's Deadpool debut are finally here.
It's Wolverine.
You're damn straight it is. Disney brought him back. They're gonna make him do this till he's 90.
The finer details of Deadpool and Wolverine are under wraps for good reason, but we do know that the movie sees the Time Variance Authority spurring Deadpool and Wolverine to team up in an effort to save Deadpool's universe from certain destruction. Wolverine proves reluctant to intervene, but is soon swept off by the urgency of the existential threats that unfold. The events of this movie involve both the Foxverse and the MCU, paving the way for droves of fun cameos, some of which were revealed in an official trailer released last week.
You were always the wrong guy. Till you weren't.
So what are critics saying about the latest MCU movie? Slash Film's very own Chris Evangelista praised Hugh Jackman's performance in a tweet, but expressed disappointment over subpar filmmaking and humor. Noting that audiences will doubtless have fun with the movie despite its flaws, he added, "Hugh Jackman is doing really good work here. Too bad the rest of the movie sabotages that at every turn, with flat filmmaking and even flatter jokes." This emphasis on fun was reiterated by Slash Film's BJ Colangelo, who praised every performance as funny and hot and heartfelt, while tweeting, "Now this is a superhero movie. Everyone is funny and hot and heartfelt, and you'll scream, 'Oh my god, hell yeah,' at least 3 times."
Let's give the people what they came for.
Critics have also praised the movie's quality as well as the surprise cameos, underlying the sheer entertainment value of this latest Deadpool movie. In Versus, Jacob Kleinman stated that Marvel really dug deep by surpassing expectations surrounding those cameos, but criticized the action sequences and the film's drab color grading. He wrote, "Now for the bad news. Sean Levy is not good at directing action sequences, and visually this movie looks very washed out. It's like Low-Key meets Mad Max, but with all the color and style drained out of it." However, Kleinman maintained that the franchise is now 3 for 3 for making outrageously fun superhero cinema.
Am I putting your mask back on?
Super hard to eat while I'm wearing it.
It's super hard to eat when you're not.
Some people were much harsher with their criticisms. Robert Daniels, a critic and associate editor at RogerEbert.com, simply called it one of the worst-made movies of the year, while critic Jeff Nelson described it as an overall pretty unfunny, grating film. On the other hand, Next Best Picture's Matt Naglia described Deadpool and Wolverine as a shot in the arm for the MCU, praising the film's unabashed approach to its subject matter and the heartfelt tribute it pays to the Fox era of superhero movies. Although Naglia acknowledges that the story's messiness stems from its multiverse shenanigans, he says that the end result is exciting and worth the wait, creating a fresh sense of anticipation for the franchise as a whole. The Mary Sue associate editor Rachel Leishman echoed a similar sentiment, writing, "Deadpool and Wolverine is a beautifully sexy beast, funny as and hot." Critic Michael Lee also praised the overboard nature of the cameos. He said, "Deadpool and Wolverine is a deliciously self-deprecating, ruthlessly violent, absolutely hilarious buddy road trip action comedy with a sick soundtrack." Critic and editor Lyra Hale urged audiences to go in blind to make the best out of the superhero experience, calling it Marvel's love letter to comics and the characters in it from start to finish. The term love letter has cropped up a few times in these early reactions. Collider's Ross Bonham described the movie as a true love letter to the 20th Century Fox era of Marvel, and such a weird, bloody, surprising delight. Thanks, Marvel Jesus. To wrap things up, Fandango's Eric Davis highlighted the epic cameos and surprises, noting how impressed he was at the movie's respect for its characters. He even went so far as to call it the ultimate Deadpool and Wolverine film.